Hello, my name's DJ HH, and today I'm going to be going through my very small record collection. At one point, I had 40,000 records. I was selling them. It wasn't my personal collection, but my personal collection before that was about 1,200. There was trance, house, and a load of happy hardcore and old school that were my personal collection. Then it spiraled into this just huge collection of records that I was trading at one point. I've got a very small selection of records that are left. I've got a few happy hardcore, a few trance, hard house, a little bit of obscure house, some dub plates, which are always quite fun to have a look and see what's on there. I don't really play many of them. I play the happy hardcore, but half the time I don't even really know what's left. So I'm going to go pick out a random record. Let's have a listen and see what we think. So on this side, we've got happy hardcore, acapellas, old school and rave, a little bit of hard house, a little bit of uplifting piano house, and some scratch samples on there. On the other side, it's just a jumble. I don't really know what we've got in there. So I'm going to go on this side and just pick out a random tune, have a listen to it, and see what we think. Oh, wow. I know this one. That should be over there. Actually, it's not what I thought it was. It's something else. Hang on. Neo Masterpiece, which is quite a common thing to see. And I think it says on the run out HED1A. I think it's a single-sided, and it says Piano Man Blurred Remix. Now I don't know if it's the Blurred remix that was in the charts, or whether it's a remix of the remix, or an obscure white label, or a single-sided test press. I don't know. Let's have a play and see what it sounds like. So 33 sounds too slow and 45 sounds too fast. That's weird. I don't think it's the deck. I think the 45 is just way too fast. We're going to have to go with 33. So there's actually a feature on these that I don't use. It's got a BPM counter on these decks. It's saying 98 BPM, so that's not Piano Man Blurred. What remix is this then? It just says Piano Man Blurred Remix. Maybe someone's listening going, how do you not know this version? Maybe it's worth a fortune. I have no idea. I've never listened to this. It's not actually part of my collection. It's like a really slow. I don't play tunes at 98 BPM. Way too slow for me. So, even though it says Piano Man Blurred Remix, this is very little to do with Piano Man. I would have thought it's a remix of Girls and Boys by Blur, rather than a remix of the Piano Man remix of Girls and Boys by Blur. Although, that does have that Move to the Groove dance sample in it. Okay, so maybe it is a remix of the Piano Man remix. Right, what the hell is it? We're going to have to go on Discogs and find out and see what it is. So yeah, pretty sure it's HED1, the cat number. Single-sided white label. Let's get on Discogs and see what it is. So here we are on Discogs. Let's see if we can find it. So I'm going to go straight in with the cat number and go to filter. Can I filter it by that? Let's go. Yeah, it goes to advanced search. Catalogue number HED1. It wasn't 01, it was HED1. See what comes up for that. Oh, Head Boys, Girls and Boys, Joey Negro remix, single-sided white label. Here we go, nailed it. Now, what if I click on this and it's worth a fortune? 3 copies from $2.49. Let's have a look. VG Plus, I would say that's a VG, my copy. Yay, so it's worth £2, 1994, the Joey Negro remix, which explains why it was 98 BPM. So yeah, not something I'm ever likely to play, but it's in my collection. If anybody wants it and you want to pay for the postage, just drop me a message, you can have it, as long as you pay for the postage. So that was fun checking out a white label, a random white label that I've never really listened to before. I don't know where I've got it from. It was just knocking around in a few of the records that I've got left. I enjoyed the search more than anything, having a look and seeing what it was and finding out the cap number and things like that. It's sometimes really cool to dig through crates of records and pull out things that are really obscure. Hope you've enjoyed that little fact-finding session, and we'll do it again next time.